How are we doing, guys and girls? Welcome back to another fun episode of Tom's Cocktails and an update, and it's just a little chat to the camera as well. So as you've noticed, some of you, my channel has changed slightly. I used to do 2 videos per week. I'm now down to 1 video per week every Wednesday. That's Wednesday. And there is no 3-Minute Thursday. Oh, but do not fear, please. I know my posting has slowed somewhat over the last couple of months, but basically I've taken a little bit of a holiday. I wanted to change the channel a little bit. I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to bring new content. I had lots and lots of different ideas of what I wanted to bring to you guys, and I'm slowly figuring out what that's gonna be. There will be more bartending videos in general. Some people have asked about pouring, some people have asked about bartending techniques and how to do certain things. So all of that stuff is coming. I've just been deciding how I'm gonna present it to you and in which way, format, and all that kind of lovely stuff. For those that were a fan of 3-Minute Thursday, whatever that was, I do have something similar coming out. We'll be on Wednesdays. It's not gonna be 3-Minute Wednesdays, but have a guess as to the title of what you think it's going to be. Anyway, let's get on with the cocktails. Right, as promised, 2 cocktails for you on this video. All right. I know I said I was gonna make 2 cocktails, but it's probably gonna just be the one because I spent so much time teaching you all those moves on that one cocktail. So we'll focus on that for this week, and then we'll come back to the second cocktail for next week. Sorry, I'm back to the studio. And some flair moves to go with it. So, I'm gonna start with a caipirinha. Basically, this is a caipirinha using the pineapple shrub, and I'm gonna show you some moves with the limes, which I think you're gonna enjoy. Perform those lime throw moves. I have done a video with this included, which you can check out up there, but I'll just show you very quickly. Basically, if you place the limes on your hand, nice gap, so if you have one down here and you have one there, when you throw the limes up, they will come up in the air in a gap, which means when you're using the glass to swipe them out of the air, it'll become a lot easier because there's a gap between the limes. Now, when you are holding the glass, I recommend that you hold the glass with your fingers on the base of the glass like this, so that when you're swiping, you're not gonna, the glass isn't gonna slip out of your hand like this. You've always got your fingers on the underneath to try and swipe the limes in the correct way, okay? And all those moves are done in the same way. You just have to figure out how to catch it, basically. You throw them up, you swipe one, you swipe back with the other one, or you swipe forward and you catch it reverse, or you can swipe down and then twist your hand around. You figure out your way of doing it, and then the better you become and the higher you can throw the limes, the more limes you can do and the more swipes that you can create. Next trick, so this trick was made famous by Nicholas St. John and is the famous spoon balance trick. Now, it looks like this. Boop. Or you balance a glass on a spoon. So you need a specific kind of spoon. This one with like a flat end, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you a little cheat. So what you wanna do is grab your spoon and make it wet on the base. Then you get a napkin, unfold it. It's gonna focus for you, there we go. Get a napkin, unfold it, put it over the top, and then just pull it down, and the wet part of the napkin will stay on the spoon like that, and all the dry stuff will tear off. Then get the end of your finger, wet that a bit, dab it on, and then that wet napkin will stay on that spoon. What that does, it helps give you a bit of grip between the metal and the glass. So you want to hold the spoon like this in between your finger, your first finger and your middle finger, and then you're going to find the center of the glass, looking through the base of the glass, find the center, and see where the spoon part is, okay? You want to hold your fingers, so if that's the spoon part down here, instead of having it this way, you have it this way, and you want to hold the spoon like that. Okay, all right, so because what's going to happen is this part of the spoon okay, this bottom part is gonna go into the crease of your wrist. So you're gonna hold it, first finger, middle finger, glass on top, into the crease of your wrist, okay? And then you just find the balance, okay? And then you let go and you start to balance. Always have your other hand there ready in case you're gonna drop it. It can always grab hold of it. If you see what I'm doing here as well, is that I'm holding onto the glass. This is another way, with my first two fingers and my thumb, and I've got these two fingers spare underneath. And do the same thing, hold the spoon like that, and hold it. It holds everything in place, so I can move the glass and I can move the base of the spoon underneath the glass, okay? And then, boom. Find your comfortable position, and then you're there. Now, don't take your eye off that glass. You just gotta make sure that glass is balanced, and then using your peripherals, okay, you're gonna take the limes out of the lime box and drop them into the glass. It does take a bit of practice at first, but once you get used to it, you'll get used to that balance. Now, the guy who created this, Nicholas St. John, he still is very, very good at this move and balances it all over his body. So check him out to find out the next level of how you do this. But he always used to do this finishing off where, with this specific move, I keep taking my eyes off it, woo, where he'd lift it up like this, ooh, okay, and then drop it behind your back. All right, let's get on to making the caipirinha. Okay, the other way, the last sort of move you can do to get limes in the glass is by magic. Whoosh. See? Pretty good, huh? Can't teach you how to do that one though. Anyway, so you need 6 limes in your glass. Some people say more, some people say a whole lime. Okay, I'll put 7. Boop. Next up, you need some sugar. Now I'm using some caster sugar. I know there's people shouting at me down the camera now saying, no, it's brown sugar, or you gotta use sugar syrup, or what. Okay, look, it's up to you what sugar you use, really. I think the correct way is probably brown sugar. And the reason I like using caster sugar is that's because it's the only sugar I've got here right now. I've got 2.5 bar spoons of sugar into the drink, and we need to give that a good old muddly waddly. So it's not a shaken cocktail. Patricia will tell me off if I shake this cocktail, but if you really want to shake it, you can, okay? But you didn't hear that from me, all right? So this is a muddled cocktail, so you need to muddle all those limey limes together. Now, when we say muddle, all right, it doesn't mean annihilate them. It just means release the juices, release the Kraken, release the juices, and mix it together, basically. That's all you need to do, okay? Then on top of that, we need some crushed ice, all right? And we're gonna have some cachaça, okay, on top. A nice large measure of cachaça. Boom, oh, a little bit extra, because I like it. And we're gonna mush all that up. Churny McChurn. And again, you don't need to go crazy with your churning, all right? You're just mixing it, basically. That's it. I haven't had a caipirinha in years. Right, once that's mixed together, I'm gonna add the secret ingredient. Oh shit. This is the shrub. We are making the Pineapple Shrub Caipirinha. 20 mils of that is going straight into the drink. And then I'm just gonna mix that gently as well. Oh yes. I must say, that tastes bloody delicious. I'm gonna put a dash more in there. 25 mils. Okay, another quick churn. Bum, 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 bum. All right, time to finish off with crushed ice on top. Don't be shy with your crushed ice. Give me a lime. Limey. I want a lime on the side there. And to keep up with the theme of the cocktails, I'm just putting 1 pineapple leaf. Caipirinha speaks for itself. It doesn't need a big fancy garnish on it. But there you go. That is your pineapple shrub caipirinha. A shrubpirinha. I'm gonna call it a pineapple shrub caipirinha. It's like a classic caipirinha, but added with the shrub, you've got yourself a pineapple shrub caipirinha. Bang. Let's take a picture. All right, time to give this one a bash. Pretty freaking awesome. I'm sorry for the slurping noises, but I don't want to use straws, okay? Straws, as we know, kill turtles, no plastic, all that kind of stuff. So, drinking it straight from the glass, and you get a better experience, a better taste from the glass, but this is, oh. A beautiful amount of sweetness. You can really taste the cachaça coming out. You get a hit of the pineapple, a tang from the vinegar, from the shrub. I mean, it's just, I could drink that way too easily. And I am drinking it way too easily. Caipirinhas, you cannot go wrong. Muddle it well, get some good limes, nice amount of sugar, big large measure of cachaça, and hey presto, you got yourself a winning fucking recipe. So, I need to stop drinking. Well, that is too good. So, anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And don't forget to share, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this cocktail. Give it a shot for yourself. If you're trying this out, tag me on Instagram, Tom Dyer Bartender. Go and follow me over there as well. And until next time, see you.